Hey guys, how you doing? Long time no see. I know it's been a little while. A little bit for an update. Figured we were due for an update. Hadn't been on camera talking to y'all in quite some time, so I figured we'd sit and chat for a little bit. I really didn't have a whole lot planned. Just kind of threw the camera up. Figured I'd let you guys all know what I've been up to. I know you've seen a couple of interesting videos and whatnot pop up from me. Like the one that I took the trip to the store, that was interesting. Got some good feedback on that. Some people liked it, some people didn't. But I don't know, I may make another one. I think what I will do though is one person's comment led me to kind of research some other different YouTubers that kind of go out into the world like that, and found that sometimes it's hard to hold like a camera and show something, you know, and so I may, I don't know, get some of those. They actually have glasses that you can wear that have like a camera in them, so your hands are free, and then that way you can show people what you're looking at. And so I may do something like that as well. I don't know. I may have to get me some of those. They don't look like they're that expensive, but shoot pretty good quality videos from the ones that I've seen. So I may go ahead and purchase that or whatever and just see where that goes. I don't know, it could be something cool. So that could be something coming up. By the way, it's kind of belated, but happy Turkey Day. I wore my turkey hat today, my turkey hunter hat, since this is kind of a video kind of right after the good old holiday of those of you that do celebrate Thanksgiving down here in the States. So happy Thanksgiving to all. Now the next big one's going to be Christmas. So that's going to be the next big holiday, which brings me to a good point. I'm going to be doing a Christmas special video. Just so you know, I'm forewarning you guys, it's going to be quite elaborate. It's going to be, this is probably going to be the most elaborate video I think I've ever done, honestly. I've actually been working on it, I don't know, I think I started work on it, I don't know, maybe a week ago or so, and I'm still working on it. In fact, there's pieces of it behind me. I don't know if you can see it. There's pieces of it behind me. So anyway, trust me, it's not something you want to miss. You're gonna want to catch this video. This is gonna be quite an interesting video. Just so you know, it's definitely Christmas themed, but it definitely has some really cool stuff. I've been asked a lot of questions about the stuff that I'm about to do, so hopefully this will clear up a lot of confusion, or if you guys are wondering exactly how to do certain things, hopefully it'll clear it up. It does use the Raspberry Pi, so be prepared for that. Those of you Pi lovers out there, this video is going to be for you. As well as it's got some wireless stuff in there. It's got some web control things. I better not say too much. I don't want to give it all away. It needs to be. This is my Christmas present to you guys. It's gonna be wrapped up nice in a little bow for y'all. But anyway, so it's gonna be pretty neat. I was actually pretty excited today. I got figured out the let's see. I got one more thing that I need to kind of peruse. It's kind of maiden voyage, groundbreaking stuff that I got to figure out how it's going to work. But today I kind of finished up how to get the main two components of all of it, software and hardware, put together, and I've got it all working, and it's working. I'll put it that way. So, which means that it's getting really close to starting to shoot the video footage for it. So I'm getting really excited about that, because that's going to be really fun to show you guys how some of this stuff is. I don't know. That's basically how I do a lot of my videos. Something that interests me and that I think is really, really cool. And I'm just one of those people that once I figure out something and I believe it to be really cool and really useful, then I want to share it with everybody. And so, what better way to do it but to share it with you guys, you know? So let's see, about 2,700 of you now. That is absolutely amazing. Thank you guys for the support. That is beyond my wildest dreams. I mean, we're probably here in the next, I'd probably say here in the next month or two, we're gonna crack 3,000 subscribers. So that's to me, that blows me away. Now I know that compared to, you know, the big YouTubers of the world, that's just a small fraction. But I don't consider myself a big YouTuber by any means. I mean, I consider myself, you know, pretty heavily involved in YouTube since I'm a content provider and stuff like that. But so far as me being, you know, one of the people that's, you know, quits their job and does YouTube full time, you know, that's not me. I just do this as a hobby because it's so much fun to talk to you guys and have the interaction, as well as I get to look at the stuff you guys make too. And, you know, those of you that post videos and stuff, and you guys make some pretty darn awesome stuff. And then that inspires me to then make other things. And so it's just an all around good community. And that's what I kind of want to do here. I would love to build this maker community and be a part of that. You know, I guess that's what they're now calling us, apparently, is that we're all makers now. And those of us that do how-tos like me and a few other guys on here, there were YouTube educators apparently. So never really thought of myself as an educator. I just, like I said, I find something that's cool and figure out how to do it. And if I can find an easy way to do it, because I'm all for easy. The KISS principle, I live by. And for those of you that don't know what the KISS principle is, KISS stands for keep it simple, stupid. So anyway, I am big proprietor on keep it simple. I don't want to have to do a huge elaborate pile of something if I don't have to. I like to just, you know, if it's quick, dry, if it's only like 2 commands, then make it 2 commands. You know, if it's only, you know, 10 lines of code, why does it need to be 50? You know, things like that. So that's what I'm kind of all about here, is I like to keep things as simple as possible, but yet produce really awesome results and kind of hopefully spark your imagination and spark your inventiveness and get you going on something really cool. So anyway, that's enough about that. What else is coming up? Probably got some stuff for the Arduino. I want to do some more stuff for that. I think I may end up picking up one of those GSM shields. Those of you that don't know, I may go ahead and put maybe a link in the description, but those of you who don't know, I think it was SparkFun, I think, is who I saw. I'm pretty sure it was SparkFun, not Adafruit, but I don't know. I'll put the link down below. Don't worry about it. But SparkFun or Adafruit, whichever, links below, is they have, now you can buy from T-Mobile, you can buy SIM cards from them. They're like, I think they're monthly access, I believe, if I remember right. But they last for a month, and they're unlimited data for a month. And so you can get those, and they go with the GSM shield that's for the Arduino. And so basically you can put the shield in your Arduino and put the SIM card in, link it up, and you can actually send text messages. So you could hook it up to like our homemade security system, for instance, that we did with the Raspberry Pi. We could probably do that with the Arduino, except instead of sending an email, we would send text messages. Could be pretty cool. Be like kind of like a paging server. Or if there's, you know, you could set it up where, I don't know, you could set up where the Arduino is battery driven, and if there's a power outage at your house, you could have it send you text messages letting you know that the power is out of your house. You know, you know, it could be raining and you have sump pumps and you don't have a backup sump pump, let's say, and so that might work as a good kind of safety feature too. So a lot of possibilities with that. So we may end up picking one of those up, because that would be cool. Just placed an order to get some parts for this Christmas deal, as well as it's going to be some parts for some fun stuff. Picked up some servo motors, so maybe we'll do something with that. I know that motion is a lot of fun to play with, so we may do some stuff with some servo motors. I don't know, who knows? You make I don't know, you can make all kinds of things with those. I don't even know. Right now I don't even have an idea. I saw them. They were for a real good price, so I just picked up some. I think they're the little micro ones. So, you know, you can make, you know, like an Iron Man helmet or something. I don't know if I'd go that elaborate, because that takes a lot of sculpting and artisticness, and if I can't do it with 3D modeling software and a 3D printer, I'm not gonna do it. Because I'm a horrible artist, horrible, except for I can draw on the computer. That's what I can do, and I can measure things. In fact, you know, I was just doing it the other day. If I can have a pair of calipers and measure it out and whatnot, then it'll come out great. But if I can't do that, if I have to just freehand it, it's probably going to be horrible. It may work. It'll probably function, but it'll probably look horrible. So, so anyway, I digress. Anyway, guys, like I said, I just wanted to kind of update you guys, let you know what was going on. It's been crazy, but I'm back in the saddle, working on some stuff. We're going to be coming up with some pretty cool stuff, especially this Christmas one will be really neat. It's going to be all-encompassing. In fact, I don't know, I may even do kind of a spin-off of this one to kind of go into more detail, because I don't want the Christmas movie to be huge. You know, I don't want it to be like a 2.5, 3 hour long video, because there's so much, you know, stuff in there. It may more or less be something that just shows you kind of the basics of something, but then I may kind of spin off and do subsequent videos that really get into, you know, the meat and potatoes of what I did in the Christmas movie. I don't know how I want to do that yet, because like I said, you know, length is quite a way, you know, quite a big deal. I don't want it to be really long, because I'm packing a lot of, there's a lot of different components that are coming together for this, and it really is, it's a project. I mean, I'm kind of calling it a project now. It's not, you know, just a quick little training tool. It's kind of a whole project. So I don't want to just, you know, run the video super long, you know, and because I know that gets, for some of you, some of you, I've had people comment, say that they can just sit and listen to me for hours and hours and hours. Now I don't know if I don't know if I could even listen to me for hours and hours. So, but thank you. But I know that a lot of you, you know, you might want to just kind of quick and to the point. So, and I know that I do tend to be extremely thorough with what I do. So, it will get, you know, it could kind of get lengthy. So I may end up breaking it up kind of in a way of showing you this cool thing all together, and then kind of a brief synopsis of each piece. And then I may do some in-depth videos of how it all is really done, you know, in subsequent videos, just to kind of break that up so it's not super long. So we may do something like that, as well as I've got in the pipeline of works of videos to do. I probably am going to remake the programming in C for the Raspberry Pi video, just because I have had so many questions, comments, not bad things, but just lots of comments and questions on that video, and a lot of it stems from a lot of people cannot see it very well. Well, that was when I was first experimenting with having a terminaling program. I think I was using Putty at that point in time, and things like that, and I didn't really have it set up. I didn't know how the video was going to come out at all, you know, because, you know, I'm looking at it on my big screens, and, you know, it looks good to me, but, you know, when it's all scrunched down and put into the YouTube video, it, you know, kind of kills it. You know, I know that if you put it on the highest res possible, if you are able to do that, I know some people aren't able to do that, and so I apologize for that, and I've corrected it in other videos. I make the font really big so you can see it, but in that one, like I said, I was experimenting. It was my first one. So I think we'll probably do like a reboot of that. I'll probably go over that again, but with the big font and whatever. However, I'm pretty sure that on my project code link, if you click that, that will take you to the zip file that has the sample C file in it. So if you needed to know what I was doing and whatnot, or needed to know what was in that file, you can download that off the project code link. And that brings me to another thing. I think I lost my fuzzy thing off on my deal. I just now noticed that. You guys probably saw it fall off. Oh well, I'm not gonna mess with it. It probably still sounds fine. Anyway, get to talking. I got sidetracked. Where am I? Oh yeah, the no, actually, I'm gone. That totally blew my mind. Got to thinking about that. It's late at night, guys. I'm sorry. Does that ever happen to you guys? You know, you'd be sitting there trailing along, and then one thing happens, and it just totally blows your mind. I'm getting old. It's unbelievable. Yeah. There it goes. Well, maybe I'll remember it here in a little bit. Oh yeah, I just now remembered it. Okay, all right. God, see what happens. See what happens when you stay up late and you do stuff for a long period of time. It just totally messes you up. Oh, Good grief. It's unbelievable. Anyway, but that's what I'm going to do for that programming the Raspberry Pi using C programs and Raspberry Pi. I'll probably reboot that and remake it to where it's bigger and you can see it better and whatnot, because a lot of people ask about that video. They ask about, if there's any way I can make it bigger or I can make it better or whatever. But I know if you go down to that little gear icon for the video settings and click it, you can choose 1080p, and it makes it a little better. And then if you full screen it, it makes it a little better. But you all are right. It's way too small. So I've got that in the works. It's just trying to fit that in, because there's a lot of really cool stuff that I would love to get out. And I've got people contacting me, like I'm sure you guys have watched the Weaved video by now. It's pretty cool. Some pretty cool stuff. Pretty cool way to utilize the WebIO Pi stuff. And so anyway, I've been in talks with them and back and forth with them, and working with them on some things. And then there's been other people that have contacted me and asked me about certain things and whatnot. So cool stuff on the way. So I like to show you guys the really nifty stuff quickly, but I do need to take the time and go back and make that video again really fast, just so you have a nice clean picture to look at for that one. So I do apologize for that, and I will correct it. I promise I will correct it. It'll just takes me a little while to get to it, since there's other things going on. So anyway, I think the last thing that I was going to ask was, I don't know if you guys like these update videos. I mean, I kind of sit here and ramble. This is kind of turning into kind of like, I guess, a vlogging video, because I just kind of sit here and ramble. I do update you, tell you the stuff that's upcoming and whatnot, but I do kind of ramble a little bit. I was thinking and debating, I don't know, since I was looking at trying to do maybe more outings, going out, calling electronic journeys or whatever they are, and trying to do more outings and stuff. I may spread myself too thin with this, but I was wondering if maybe once a week, once a month, I sit down like this, maybe just have like an Electronics Tuesday or something like that. I don't know. I'm trying to think of what we would call it, I don't know. If you guys have any ideas, post it below. Let me know in the comments, but we could do something like this, where we could just kind of sit down and talk. And if you guys have any questions, post them in the comments, and I'd answer them, like on the next one. Like if you're watching, like if this was one of them, you would post any questions you have or tips of the day, or, type situation, tips or whatever. And then maybe in the next go around of the video, we would then, present those or whatever. I don't know. Let me know what you think. Right down there is where all of your wonderful ideas can go. And you guys do have wonderful ideas. That I've made many videos based on the suggestions, questions, and other ideas that you guys have put in the comments or sent me in personal messages. So I appreciate that. Keep it coming, because that's how I keep creating content. I mean, a lot of times it just pops into my head and I wonder how to do something. I figure it out and then I share it with you guys. Or, I'll see something and be like, hey, that would make a great YouTube video. Let's figure out how to build that, and then, post that on YouTube, because that would be great. And then sometimes it comes straight from you guys. So keep those comments coming, keep the suggestions. I do read every single comment, and I do most of the time. I will respond to pretty much every comment, really. Some of the ones, it's starting to get to where I'm actually getting quite a few anymore, and getting email messages and things like that, and quite a few things. So I'm kind of working with managing that. So I'm sorry if I have missed any of you, if I've missed talking, because usually, like I said, I try to fire back, and within the midst of YouTube changing things over and killing the whole inbox thing in YouTube, but then giving you the little bell. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about, that little bell icon that you click on. It's your notifications, and it tells you who's talking. I've been using that most of the time, and so I usually fire right back to you, as well as it's hit or miss. That's what's weird. It's hit or miss whether I get it on Google Plus or not. Sometimes it'll come across on Google Plus, and so I get kind of both icons, and really I don't have it with me, but it's in my phone is how I see it, is my phone will buzz or whatever and let me know that there's comments up and things like that, as well as I check my email. And if you've signed into Google lately, into Gmail, you know, the little bell icon is up there too, and I'll usually see it'll pop up and tell me there's 2 or 3, you know, notifications or messages or something. Usually it's you guys' comments. So I try to stay on top of those, but if I have missed anybody, especially, I felt bad. There was 2 people that I totally missed. In fact, it marked it as spam and threw it into, apparently, those of you that don't know, YouTube has its own spam folder. Like, when did they invent that? I mean, I don't know, maybe I'm just out of it. I don't know, maybe it's been there the whole time. I really don't know, but it has its own spam folder. It's not, hey, sorry for the blip in the video. My SD card cut off on me. I forgot to take some of the videos off of it, so had a little bump in the road there. But what I was saying was, it's not the spam folder that's on YouTube is not the same as your spam folder in Gmail. So it's its own thing. So I actually lost a couple of messages. So if I've missed you, just send me another comment. Send me another comment on the videos, or send me another personal message. Really, probably if you comment on videos is probably a quick way, but I'm thinking of maybe getting some other type of Gmail set up to where I can check another mailbox or something, but I don't know, sometimes that's kind of a hassle. So tell you what, if you've missed me, just send me your personal message again, and hopefully I'll get it, because I'm trying to sort things out. I'm starting to, with close to 3,000 of you guys, lots of people are interacting, which is wonderful. I love the interaction. Don't stop. I'm just saying, I'm just kind of getting where I'm keeping track of it, kind of doing some housekeeping and putting some stuff in place to where I can make sure and respond to all of you. So it's just a little bit of a learning curve, not really that big of a deal. But if I have missed your message, or I haven't responded to you in a very long time, odds are it's gotten lost in the shuffle. So just send me another comment or personal message or whatever, and hopefully I'll pick it up this time. Like I said, I've got that little notification thing. Google's got that in, and that pretty well lets me know whenever I've got information, you know, got pending inbox stuff that I haven't looked at. So definitely like that. Well, guys, I'm probably going to wrap this up. This is probably getting long, me rambling and everything. So, I wanted to say, t-shirts. We've got t-shirts now. This is one of them. This is one of the just simple logo shirts. Got those down on the link below. It's at zazzle.com/misperry. So check those out. Help support the channel. It's great. If you want one, you can have one. I'll probably, if I do more of these update videos, I'll probably show off a few more. I've got a couple more that are coming, a couple more that need to be made and whatnot. So I'll show these off more if I'm in front of the camera more. So let me know your thoughts, what you like, what you don't like. Let me know what you're building too. Let me know what you're working on, and how it's going. If it's going good, or even if it's going bad, let me know. I'd love to hear from you guys. I love reading all the comments, love doing everything. It's a lot of fun. This has become a wonderful, wonderful hobby. I really, really enjoy making these videos and whatnot. So guys, take care. Don't want this to get too long. Keep coding, keep building, because that's what it's all about, is the fun of learning and electronics. It's just fun. So till next time, guys, that ought to do it. We'll see you later.